Bananas, something that's bananas or actually cakey. This is our amazing, super excited about, new today from my grandma's. We love their coffee cake, and we've got choices of flavors that I'm like, oh my gosh, we've got the best flavors ever. So you're holding the chocolate chip. This is M99841. I'm just gonna share with you, this is a cake, the story of the My Grandma's cake. This is a cake that's a 100-plus-year-old recipe that people would stand in line in Boston and wait for. It has great ingredients like sour cream and Madagascar bourbon vanilla, but it's really the result of a very moist, very flavorful, not too dense cake that you're absolutely gonna love. So here's the chocolate chip, $9.67 on that Easy Pay. Down front, the cinnamon walnut, that's where everything started. I'm gonna share with you though, right off the top, if you're a coconut lover like I am, the coconut pineapple will blow your mind. It is so moist and delicious and will make you sing, because again, if you love coconut, this is for you. We've got other flavors if coconut's not your jam, but I encourage you that if you've never tried a My Grandma's, today's the day, because these are the sexy flavors. I mean, you know, sometimes we'll have blueberry and we'll have like the lemon poppy. Those are great, but these are like this is like the sweet selection. It's my favorite. And this is Marie Louise Ludwig. We love
Hi everybody.
her too.
When I heard pineapple coconut was coming back, I was so excited. So we say goodbye to summer with something delicious, and we say hello to fall with something brand new. But check this out. If you love pineapple and coconut, believe me, the experience starts when you take this out of the bag, because the aroma is like being at the beach on a chair next to somebody who has slathered themselves with something yummy. So fresh pineapple all the way through, and then coconut two ways for you coconut lovers. In the middle, in that signature streusel, is that snow white, tender, sweet, chewy coconut. And then on the top, during the baking process, a lot more coconut that gets all toasted. So coconut two ways and fresh pineapple.
And the fresh pineapple is so delicious. It's throughout the cake. It's not just on the top. Let me give you an update of what's going on. If you want the pineapple coconut, it's going really quickly. We have fewer than 500 to go around. There's the chocolate chip option as well. They look so pretty from both sides, from the top or the underside. And then there's also the cinnamon walnut, which is the heritage. Like, that's where it started. But let's go to Sexy's chocolate chip.
Oh, chocolate chip. And this one is brand new. Now, we've done a cake with chocolate chips, but previously our cakes have also had walnuts. No nuts in this one. So that traditional, delicious 150-year-old plus grandmother's recipe, baked fresh for you in Boston, and then chocolate chips all the way through it, and then more chocolate chips on the top. So if you're someone who likes it a little plain but chocolatey, there you go.
And look at the ribbon inside, right? So what is that ribbon? Is that cinnamon or is that chocolate? You're still getting that ribboning. And then this cake is so incredibly moist, perfect with your coffee, or actually we just had the Irish breakfast teas.
We
had the Irish cream. I can imagine this with the Irish cream.
It would be really good.
It would be so great. Or the Irish whiskey. So here's heritage, cinnamon walnut. It started, it wasn't a cake without nuts. It was always a cake with nuts. Here's what it is. It's a Customer Choice Award nominee. It's M99841. You want to break that one? Let's show both sides though, because it just really plentiful walnuts, big, huge pieces, not little slivers or little, you know, split off chunks. And then the underside, the bundt cake pan side, the boot. I love the boot.
It's the boot on this side. And if you do it this way, it's really great, because then you can fill the center and maybe drizzle something else on there if you want to add your own little touches, or put little pumpkin decorations or something on here. But this is the cake where it all began. The beauty of this, of My Grandma's recipe, is that each cake is individual. No two cakes look alike on here, so you can see the little cracks and crevices. Those fresh California Mariani walnuts on the top are then finished off with a whole bunch of cinnamon sugar. When they bake together, the walnuts get nice and crispy and crunchy, and that cinnamon sugar as well. It's delicious. Let's cut this one open.
Let's cut it open, and I'm thinking that we've even seen the factory when you're making them, because I think those are hand sprinkled on there, those walnuts that we see. And here's where you might see it in just a moment. But I do want you to know, if you're just joining us, it's just about 2:35 here on the East Coast. My Grandma's is a storied brand here. Like, if you like cake, this is it.
And you know what? Our cakes are kosher, and that's really important this time of year for a lot of our QVC family. What makes us different, makes us so incredibly special. We have bakers. Our family of bakers on the floor who are monitoring, who are hand loading. So you've got hand work on there. Tons of nuts, chocolate chips, coconut, pineapple. They're topped off, and then each one gets individually weighed, and then they get finished off with even more goodness and finished off on the top with that cinnamon sugar. They go into the oven for a slow bake, small batch, 100 cakes at a time. They go into a great freezer bag, if you will. So when you get it home, you've got a choice. You can eat the cake. You got about 2 weeks on the countertop. I always say the bag is great. Put it in lock and lock or pop it in the freezer. You've got a full year.
How many slices as folks are thinking about this?
About 15
slices. I got to let you know what's going on because that pineapple coconut, 1,000 picked up already. If you want the pineapple coconut, we have 100 of my favorite, very best friends are going to get the pineapple coconut.
Nice.
Honestly, put some whipped cream on it or a little like dollop of vanilla ice cream if you want to, or absolutely naked, nothing. It's amazing on its own. If you want the chocolate chip, which is the first time without nuts. So here's what we're excited about. If you've got somebody who's got a nut sensitivity, this is the one for you to have. You get all that chocolate yum yum, still get that cultured sour cream, still get that Madagascar bourbon vanilla, but you're just not having the nuts. And then for my nut lovers, because walnuts and cinnamon are amazing, 700 remain there. It's $9.67 on that Easy Pay. I don't have any auto delivery. Like sometimes on some items here at QVC, we'll have an auto delivery, which allows you to like make sure you lock it in. But these come along special. We don't have these flavors all the time.
And you know why, to your point, is because we have been so busy with Christmas in July and some things going on in the fall. So we take advanced orders. So we're going to be baking so much in November and December. I just say, get your cakes now and put them in the freezer. Here is that pineapple coconut cake one more time on there.
Kill me now.
Coconut 2 ways. Pineapple fresh all the way through. So the inside, when you break that open, the cake is so moist and dense. Look, that snow white coconut in there, that fresh pineapple, more toasted coconut on the top. Oh my gosh, great as French toast, great in a trifle. So many ways to enjoy.
You can even just cut them up in little pieces and put a little toothpick in because you're going to have people over for the game. I know it.
Or
and then the pineapple coconut, Mike, is that gone now? It's all sold out. So congratulations to everybody who picked that up. You're going to love that. And the chocolate chip, because we still love chocolate, we've got those available, feeding 13 to 15 people. You've got lots of generous slices. And you can take it out of the refrigerator, freezer, and slice it what you need.
Yeah, just take what you need and put it back in that freezer bag if you want. And it's always there. You've got a full year to think about it.
Love it.
This is so good. I'm so happy.
Thank you, Marie Louise. And continue to place your order for that. Stay on the line. M99841 is your item number. So certainly put your order in and make sure you complete your purchase. Okay, so this is another Customer Choice Award nominee, and it's from Falker Fusion.